Well, our Spec House sale is underway. And if you're interested in the progress, you can just click the link in the description below to follow along. It's going to take you to a page where we'll be updating everyone with the current price. So today, right now, I'm going to go through a handful of facts about the house project that you probably don't know, but if you've watched the whole thing, you'll probably find them interesting. One of the reasons, the big reason, that the project took such a long time is because we had to take a year and a half off right in the middle of the project because my mother was sick. She was in hospice, actually, and I filled the role of her primary caregiver. Now, you may not have noticed, but she actually visited the site early in the construction process and got to look at some of the retaining walls and the dirt work that we were doing at that time. This was probably one of the last trips she took out of the house, and I will always be glad that she got a chance to see it. She was a special lady. She never met a stranger. She was a virtuoso pianist and piano teacher, and she was beloved in this community, and we all really miss her. Now, my mom was not the only person to pass away during the last 4 years in our circle. Our project engineer, Dave Thomas, who really became a good friend, passed away from complications arising from COVID around the time that the plumbing and electrical work was happening. Now, like every other COVID death, it was unexpected and we've all missed him a lot. I wish he could have seen the finished product. I think he would have liked it.
Okay.
Basically, this floor diaphragm, remember, is also part of the boundary. It's a diaphragm.
On a happier note, Kelly and I had 4 grandchildren born during the series. Cyrus and Rusty were born in 2018, and then Rose and James, born this last spring, just 10 days apart, and all 4 are a fantastic addition to our family. Now, speaking of kids, Rusty, and you've seen Rusty from time to time in the series, took his first steps in this house. And all the other grandkids showed up from time to time to help clean and inspect and enliven this project as well.
What's your name? What's your name?
2. Hi. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Bye-bye.
Dude, stop it. Stop it.
Going to pick some blackberries, and if you're far away down the street.
Oh yeah, that's for a crash. What is it? Show me. Wow, is that fun?
Now, there's always plenty to say about safety in the workplace, right? And there have been lots of comments and conversations and questions on this topic in the comments attached to the channel. And thankfully, there were no major injuries during construction. But there are 3 stories that are worth mentioning. There was one fellow that we had here helping for a while who had a pierced ear and wore a big hoop earring. Now, one late afternoon, just at quitting time, he was helping me set some rafters, and jumping off a sawhorse, he caught the hoop on a nail and yanked it right out. Lots of blood, but no serious damage. There was a major injury that you're going to be interested in hearing about, but it didn't occur on this job site. But I'm going to tease it a little bit, and it tells you that it involves our favorite plumber. A ladder, a plumbing torch, third-degree burns, skin grafts, and medical aircraft. It's a scary but entertaining story with a happy ending, so stay tuned. There is one miraculous survival story of a tool. This nail gun got kicked, it started sliding, and it took a trip off of the roof to the ground. However, instead of landing on the ground, it landed on the basalt retaining wall rocks. And so we all assumed it was in 1,000 pieces. It sounded bad, but it turned out it was completely unscathed and works as good as ever. And it's further proof that these Hitachi nail guns are a modern marvel that I just can't recommend highly enough. Now, we filmed over 8 terabytes of footage while making this video series. And it's looking like the whole series from beginning to end would take about 35 hours if you had stomach enough to watch it all in one shot. When we started the project, we were guessing it could be as many as like 200 videos. But thankfully, the final count is less than that. 138 different episodes, and that, my friends, is plenty. Thank you for watching Essential Craftsman, and keep up the good work.
One sec, Ruffy boy. Let's do this. Hey, hold still. Yeah.
Let me go see.